being a single ballet dancer, but I definitely can't even think of one of color even, besides like my friends.
Alright, the only one that I'm familiar with is Misty, but I feel like there should be more people besides Misty Copeland, in my opinion.
I would say out of all my friends that I know, they're all very diverse, so I think it's a pretty diverse area of expertise.
I feel like ballet needs to be a little bit more diverse. I mean, you have a lot of minorities that are actually getting into ballet. Like you have Misty Copeland out there, but we need to see more people like Misty Copeland. She is an example that I feel like a lot of people can actually use, but we need to see more people like that.
I don't think so. No, definitely not. I dance, so like most of my contemporary friends, like if you're in training, you're probably like a white kid. Most of my friends that are like Indian don't like get contemporary training like when you start learning.
New York is one of the most diverse cities in the world. With its 8 million inhabitants from all over the world, New York sets an example of diversity in its National Ballet Company. But even if there are some dancers of colors in the company, like 36-year-old Misty Copeland, ballet is an art form that is primarily white. But there is hope. In the heart of Harlem's Sugar Hill lies a dance company and school especially for people of color, the Dance Theater of Harlem, which trains young dancers no matter what their skin color is.
Dance Theater of Harlem was founded in 1969 by a man named Arthur Mitchell, who was the first black male principal dancer of a major ballet company. The reason that was important is that at the time it was believed that people of color could not excel at the classical art forms. That was classical ballet, classical painting, classical music, classical opera, anything from what we call in America the Western European tradition. It was believed that black people could not excel at. And Arthur Mitchell, through his art form of dance, and specifically ballet, sought to prove them wrong. Dance Theater of Harlem has been here for quite some time. We're now in our 50th anniversary. But if you could only imagine what it was like in 1969, we had just lost Martin Luther King Jr., the civil rights movement, some people were saying it had come to an end and we weren't going to have any more great accomplishments. But I believe that Dance Theater of Harlem is one of the kind of babies of the civil rights movement, in the sense that Arthur Mitchell was inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King's work to create a place where African Americans and other people from diverse cultures could come and experience the love and the beauty and the joy of dance, and specifically ballet. So we give back to the community the art form of ballet and classical ballet. You know, Miss Mitchell said, you know, excellence is what we're looking after. You know, we don't care what your colored skin is, or how much money you have. You just had to work hard and be excellent. Miss Mitchell always said to me, Robert, anyone can outturn you, anyone can outjump you, but no one can outwork you. You can always work as hard as the next person. So that was my lesson I learned from him. Dr. King said, you know, it's the content of your character that matters. You know, not the color of your skin, but the content of your character. And so when you're looking at dancers, look at them for the human beings that they are. Imagine getting on the subway system in New York City and looking around you and seeing the different people. I danced in a ballet company that looked like that, like the subway. And it's a beautiful thing when it happens.